welcome everybody. I'm Deidre.
I'm Adarius.
We're Nice Treks, and we're here at Walt Disney World at Animal Kingdom to talk about DinoLand USA, the Dinosaur ride, rides that have come and gone, what used to be here, and what's rumored to be coming soon. Let's get started and go have some fun. DinoLand USA. It's honestly one of the weirdest lands in Animal Kingdom. You fit in perfectly here with the weirdness. Okay, quick recap. Disney World needed a fourth gate after they had MGM Studios, now Hollywood Studios, Epcot and Magic Kingdom. They needed somewhere else for other people to go. This was in the works, Animal Kingdom. Disneyland Paris opened, total flop. Millions of dollars lost. Michael Eisner's confidence through the floor, terrible. We can't afford to spend anything else. And so that's why you will see dragons on the sign for Animal Kingdom, because there was supposed to be like a mystical creatures land here. Rumors are that prehistoric land and the magical creatures were like battling it out. Which one should go in the park, because they can only afford one more land. And obviously, DinoLand USA won. This place has a backstory, and it's a little weird, but it makes sense once you know. So, this is a small roadside town in between Florida and Texas. They found this dinosaur fossil here, put them on the map. So, there's a mix of locals here trying to make a quick buck off of tourists that come through. Then there's all of the scholars and college kids that want to come through to find fossils and further their education. And then there's actual scientists who have created the Dino Institute. So this part over here is obviously the locals. They created a fair. You've got carnival games. You've got the Triceratops twirl.
And they're gonna tell you to hit the brakes because you are here at Chester's and Hester's Dinorama. Is it Rama or Rama?
Dinorama? Dinorama? I always say Dinorama because it's like a diorama.
So is it like a potato thing?
I don't know. Leave your suggestions in the comments down below on how we should say this. Alright, the Triceratops spin is a Dumbo-esque ride. You get in, you go up, but you can go backwards and forwards, so it's more of an Aladdin's carpet ride, I would say. There is no height requirement for this, so it is very popular with the little kiddos. To lure the kiddos in even further and get you to spend all your money, they have all these fun games. My suggestion would be to find a game that nobody's at, battle against your kid or your significant other. That way one of you will win and you'll get a prize no matter what. Cute little photo op. I want to do it. Here.
What?
I want to do the photo op.
All right.
Okay.
Where are you going? Wait, one more time. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I got a picture of you.
And there's this huge dino. Love it. This is Gertie's boyfriend.
This is Gertie's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Is it Gerdo?
Gertie's the dinosaur over in Hollywood Studios. They're on the lake, right by the ice cream stand. So we always say this is her boyfriend.
Is it Gerdo?
Gerdo and Gertie. In just a little bit, we'll go over to the Dino Institute. But there was a ride here, and you'll notice it's missing if you haven't been here in a while. But the Dino Institute is a time-traveling ride, and in response to that, the locals here made their own, and it was called Primeval Whirl. This ride was located right here. It's not here. It is completely demolished. It's gone. It was here. And I think that the demolishing of this ride really signaled the downfall, started the conclusion of DinoLand USA, because it's missing. It's gone. It looks empty here now. It's just kind of barren over there. But with all little towns that have a call to fame, there must be a gift shop. It's very busy in here, lots of stuff everywhere, and it looks like a roadside attraction, something off of like Route 66.
Oh yeah? Did I do anything? Nothing. Cool. Alright.
It's a lot of stuff in here. Ask a cast member when or check the app, but you can meet Donald in his Dino Bash decor, his little outfit. That is the way to the Dino Institute. Let's show you the Boneyard first. This is the Boneyard, and you can tell by all of the strollers that this is a children's playground. You can go in as an adult. It's strong enough to hold you. Some of the spaces are a tight squeeze. It's going to be a fun playland, so let your kids just go in there and go crazy. They can run around, they can climb up. There's slides, there's nets, there's stairs. You can even go over the bridge right underneath the fossil. It looks like they're still putting this fossil together. You can see the tail right there. Not quite assembled yet. And that is the way to the front of the park. If we keep heading off to the left and don't go to the front of the park, we're going to come across a really interesting spot in DinoLand USA. This is where Restaurantosaurus is. For 10 years, McDonald's had a contract with Walt Disney World, and they were heavy, like in here. You could buy like French fries from Trillo Bites.
I would love that.
Prehistoric Freaks. Like, the Restaurantosaurus served McDonald's hamburgers and French fries.
I mean, they could have had a prehistoric pounder, and I would have been like...
It was, and you could get like exclusive to Animal Kingdom Happy Meal toys. It was a great time. It was a fun time, and I feel like when that partnership ended, DinoLand kind of went downhill a little bit.
I wonder who ended it.
Well, they only signed a 10-year contract, so
they could have been like, yeah, you guys want to stay? By all means. Unless was somebody asking for it?
Maybe they asked for more money. Because Walt Disney World likes to do the thing where they partner with other people, but make those people pay to be in the park.
Oh, so they out here fishing, huh?
So they were fishing, and I think maybe they couldn't get any more fish.
Well, darn.
Also, don't miss the American crocodile. His name is Marley. He comes from Jamaica. Let's see if he's out before we go into Restaurantosaurus.
Oh, he's right there in the back.
He's chilling. He's got his tail in the water. I think he's done for the day. He's like, okay, I'm ready to go to bed. Where's my food? While we are in Restaurantosaurus, we also are going to talk about Restaurantosaurus Lounge. The bartender, Jimmy, has come up with a pass holder only menu, and it's a great place to get some drinks. I think they close soon. I'm hoping they let us in to look around. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Can we just take a quick look around at all the cool stuff on the walls?
Okay,
Is that okay? Okay.
Right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is going to be a hodgepodge of basically everything. You've got like kind of sophisticated dinos, stuffed dino heads, dino paintings. There's this lodge-like area. And then through there is going to be the Restaurantosaurus Lounge. They have an outside entrance. Right now it's under construction, so yeah, it's so funny. This one looks like a lodge up in the woods, like a cabin. Oh no, they've already got that side closed off, but that's more like the kitschy side. Like little stuff on the walls here and there. But it's already closed. It's getting late. Let's take a look at the menus. You guys can kind of see what we're working with and how it's changed from McDonald's hamburger and fries. You've got an Impossible spicy southwestern burger, bacon burger, chicken nuggets.
You know, honestly, I read it as macaroni and cheeseburger.
A macaroni and cheeseburger. Oh, wait, which one?
Where it's got macaroni and cheese now, under it says cheeseburger.
Oh, the kids' meals.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
I was like, wait, they have a macaroni cheeseburger?
That sounds good. You could get both kids' meals and put them together and make yourself a mac and cheese kids burger. Over here on the front side of the building, it's gonna look like a tent, like the kind of tent you've seen in Jurassic Park where they're working out of at the dino fossil site. That is the Restaurantosaurus Lounge. There's a big green wall here. They're working on the entrance. So, yeah.
So you have to go back around the other way.
You gotta go all the way inside and go. Right over there is gonna be the Triceratops spin, and that's where you can meet Donald Duck. And then over here is the Cretaceous Trail. Back here you're gonna have a lot of room for meet and greets. This is where Daisy comes out, and she has her Daisy designs, and she'll come out in a cute outfit. All right, let's come out of Cretaceous Trail and go over to the Dino Institute. All right, the ride is down right now, which actually might be perfect because we can show you around without a bunch of people in the way. This is the front of Dinosaur. Used to be called Countdown to Extinction.
Extinction.
Countdown to Extinction, yeah, that's what it was called.
10, 9, 8, 1, 0.
And I swear these used to be filled with fire. Let me know in the comments down below if anybody else remembers that or if I imagined that.
It's for real, they did have fire.
They did have fire, are you sure?
Yes.
This is Sue, but it is Sue with quotation marks. Because it's an exact replica of Sue, which is the most complete Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton ever found. So it's not Sue exactly, but it is exactly like Sue.
Did they just redo it? Because it looks a little different.
It does look newer. Maybe they repainted her.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, she's not a real fossil, so they can just repaint her, you know, whenever they need to.
True that, true that.
This is the Dino Institute. The first fossil was found in 1947 here on Highway 438 in between Florida and Texas. Brought in lots of paleontologists, college kids, the locals started the shop, they made the carnival, they've got the restaurants, roadside attractions, the Boneyard. But the Dino Institute is for scientists. Dr. Helen Marsh.
I am employed under her, by the way.
Oh, you're an employee of Dr. Helen Marsh? Okay,
yes,
nice.
yeah.
Dr. Helen Marsh came in, took over, and within just a couple of days, they had some new tech that would allow us to transport back in time. So this is a dark ride of us going back in time into the Cretaceous period. There's some guy who wants us to go and collect a dino for him. We're trying to get the dino. We're trying not to get, extinct with the dinosaurs. We're trying to make it back in time. Dr. Helen Marsh did warn us.
So basically we're about to turn into Doctor Who.
We Doctor Who this, and you do make it out. Spoiler, nobody dies.
Exactly, we're time travelers, successful time travelers.
But there's a couple of times when it feels like it. Because you're just shaking about, there's dinosaurs roaring at you, it's loud, there's flashing lights.
And when it's dark, you can hear like the growls, and you
hear growls behind you, the dinos are eating other dinos. There's a dino running after you at one point, it's running right beside your car. It's intense.
Yes.
There is a height requirement. We're gonna pop that in right here. Boop. This is there for a reason, so you don't slide out, because the car does this. That's a good reenactment, I would say.
Alright, that was pretty good.
That's pretty good?
Pretty good.
So inside here are pipes along the walls, some leftover Easter eggs from when McDonald's partnered with DinoLand, with Walt Disney World. There's a red pipe, a yellow pipe, and a white pipe. They all have the scientific formula on them for mayonnaise, ketchup, and mustard. And they didn't want to just tear them out, so they just left them.
I'm glad they did.
Yeah.
It's a nice little Easter egg.
Nice Easter egg, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and ask these nice ladies if we can go that way away from the building to go see some of the dino statues, because they're pretty impressive, and when the extended queue is open, you get a really good view of them, so.
Yes.
And that was a no-go. They're not allowed to open the queue while the ride is down. Understandable, it's a safety issue. What?
You can see it.
Oh, you can see it through the trees. Oh wow, that looks really cool.
It almost looks real.
It does almost look real with the sun hitting it. Wow.
It's almost like you heard a noise and
Oh no, be quiet. Shh. Don't move, he can't see us. I would be terrible. I would be the first one to get eaten. I love how the music out here goes from really dark to like doo-doo-doo. Oh, there's another one over there too. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like, it's way back there. Oh my gosh, all we had to do was come around the corner and there they were. What the heck? Okay, so that's where you enter. Stroller parking is where we just walked through. And let's go talk about the exit. Pretty cool gift shop over here. Some would argue that the Carnotaurus became really popular because of this ride. So when they were building the animatronics, they had to build really, really sturdy legs. And because they had to build the really sturdy legs, it had to be like a bottom-heavy dino. and then the body had to be, you know, heavy enough with the legs, and so they ended up using a Carnotaurus as the bad guy, because at the time the Tyrannosaurus Rex was associated with Jurassic Park, which had released in 1993 and was super popular, but that was Universal Studios thing. So they couldn't use like the bad guy, the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, because then people would associate this with Jurassic Park, and this wasn't Jurassic Park at all. It was a completely different thing. And then Dinosaur came out. Inside the store is this really cool fossil replica. And then they have this really nice mural over here on the wall. This is like right after the exit. So you're gonna see this as you come off the ride. And it just lists everything as they went extinct, like from furthest all the way to now. And then the latest to go extinct: black-footed ferret, the Javan rhino, Duke Langerer, I hope I'm saying that right, the Philippine eagle, and the black gibbon.
You know, I'm bad with pronunciation, so...
Yeah, I hope I said all those right.
Wait, pronunciation?
Pronunciations.
See,
You even pronounced pronunciations wrong. It's okay. We knew what you were talking about.
I pronounced that wrong.
But yeah, this is the Carnotaurus, so this is their bad guy in there. But there is a T-Rex, so don't worry. If you're looking for the T-Rex at the end, you'll find him. Or he'll find you. Oh. So in 2000, Dinosaur came out, which is what you'll recognize that guy from, the dino in the front. What happened was in 2000, Dinosaur the movie came out, and they were like, hey, let's name this Dinosaur and change up a couple of things to go with the film. And that's not new for Disney. They did that with Splash Mountain. There was a Tom Hanks movie called Splash, I think, and so they called it Splash Mountain instead of naming it something after like Song of the South. So it's just a PR campaign, basically.
It's kind of a sad movie. It's sad and good.
It's kind of really sad.
If you kind of think, keep in mind, this is Disney. Disney, who for some reason have something against mom and dads.
Yeah.
So
somebody always dies in a Disney movie. Was there a Disney movie where nobody dies?
Yes.
What is it?
The one we watched, it was Strange World.
But they thought his dad was dead the whole time. So does that really count?
No, because he is still alive in the end.
Okay.
Oh, that's spoilers.
It's fine. Go watch the movie Strange World. It's pretty good. So while we're standing in front of these pictures, if you go to the right after the exit, instead of just going straight, you'll see these all along your pathway. And these used to also be McDonald's signs. We'll throw in some pictures here. Oh yeah, and this is one of the dinos you see inside the ride. Actually, you see all these dinos inside the ride.
Yeah.
And that's the bad guy. Oh my god, it's so intense right now. What the heck?
I mean, they're both bad guys.
But this pathway will take you right back to Chester and Hester's roadside dino store. Yeah, that's the back of the store. The store that looks very kitschy and has everything in it. In the re-theme also, they kind of toned it down a little bit. And a lot of people were complaining that it wasn't as scary, but I still think it's pretty scary.
I think so too.
Yeah?
I mean, it's like, especially the certain parts. If you're one of those that easily gets scared of almost anything,
yeah,
this is going to be horrifying.
It will be horrifying if you are a scaredy cat, for sure.
Yes. If you're one of those that don't jump, you watch slasher, thrillers, paranormal movies,
if you're used to jump scares,
this is a kiddie ride.
This will be good for you. Yeah. So what are they gonna do with this land? It's pretty slow, and not just because the ride is closed. It's the least visited of all 4 lands in Animal Kingdom. It generates the least amount of money, and now with Primeval World gone, it's got 2 rides, and one of them is just a Dumbo. So will they get rid of Dinosaur Ride?
I hope not. I seriously hope not. I don't think they will, because I mean it still generates traffic.
Right.
Just not the rest of the area.
I feel like it's one of the scary rides left. Like after they got rid of
Stitch, and it was Alien versus Predator.
The Alien ride.
Yes.
I still have nightmares about that ride sometimes. But this is like the only scary ride in Walt Disney World. So I feel like they shouldn't get rid of it. But there's already talks by Disney of replacing this land. This is what we call the blue sky kind of phase where they're just talking. They're just, sky's the limit, what would we do? And they're talking about a Moana land, a Zootopia land, a Moana water thing, but they're already doing Moana over in Epcot. So you're like, why would they do it twice? So it may be a Zootopia, but they've often said they don't want to put IP in the park, like a land based off of IP in Animal Kingdom. So
Understandable.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because then it'll be like a Universal situation here.
Right, where it'll just be like Simpsons Land over here and Hogwarts over here, where it'll just be like Zootopia over here. And
Like I don't know if Disney will ever give the actual movie or the one over the movie rights to a ride in the park here, but like I would think that would be like a Steven Spielberg kind of situation. I mean, well, we already got Avatar. I mean, so
I don't know, but leave us your comments down below on what you think is going to be DinoLand USA in the future, or what they could do to make it better.
a Darius Land, that's what you're putting in here. Bunch of random spontaneous rides that a Darius love.
And we keep Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Best place to get a drink in DinoLand USA, and honestly all of Animal Kingdom, in our opinion, is Restaurantosaurus Lounge. Jimmy the bartender, ask him to make you something strong or something sweet, and he'll do it right away. He'll be like, don't worry, I got you.
Right. Cough. Something with a T-Rex in it, though.
Tyrannosaurus wreck you up. Okay. That's the best drink. It's like a Long Island, but it's great. The best ride is Dinosaur, obviously.
Yeah.
And the best snack is the blue cheese nachos over at Trilobites.
I get it without the blue cheese, though.
Okay,
I don't like blue cheese.
They're like buffalo blue cheese, and they're so good.
I love them.
But it's a great place to bring your kids, let them run wild over in the Boneyard. Take your older kids on Dinosaur, or leave them with Grandma and Grandpa, and you go on Dinosaur.
Right.
Yeah. If you don't have kids,
Enjoy
it's
it.
your oyster is yours. The world is your oyster shell. It's
My world.
the world is your dinosaur egg.
If you guys would like to support us, we do have Instagram, we also have TikTok, and we also have Facebook. So if you want to go and follow us on there, you can. Also, another way to support us is we do have a channel membership page on YouTube, and we also have stars on Facebook, and we also have stars on Instagram. There's a couple ways to support us. Also, if you'd like to see us go live on TikTok one day, go ahead and just press that follow button if you got one of those accounts, because then we would love to do maybe something like this one day for you, where we just go around and show you things while we're talking to you.
Right, then you can just
live.
lay in bed. You don't have to turn on YouTube. You don't have to turn your phone sideways, and you can just chill on TikTok with us. But we can't do it until we get enough followers on TikTok.
So, if you have a TikTok account and just search up Night Tricks, it's going to be just like this.
Yeah.
You'll find us there. Yeah.
And if you like this video and you want to see more, go ahead and check out our other dino videos. Hit the subscribe, hit the bell so you're alerted to any new videos. Share it with your friends if you think they'll like it. Comment down below, hit the like. Whatever you can do to interact with this video helps us a lot. So we appreciate you. Thank you so much for checking with us, and we'll see you real soon.
Bye.